Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Saturday, January 5th. Hope your weekend is going well and hope you're holding strong. I have a few news items to share with you guys. Not too many, but definitely some important items here. Of course, this is not financial or investment advice. So we have an article from the Daily Hodl, and it speaks to what we've been looking at actually over the past week, where I've been telling you guys about Whale Alert on Twitter, which is a Twitter account that provides a feed of significant movement of crypto. That includes XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tron, whatever it is, right? When there's a high volume, we're talking about millions, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, that is all logged on that profile. And of course, all of this information is on the blockchain. So it's not hard to get, but this profile aggregates it for you. So the title of the article is Ripple prepares to sell millions in XRP to institutional investors as crypto whale watchers spot $71 million in Ethereum on the move. So there was a significant amount of Ethereum move as well, guys. So something big happening. Just a quick note here. A big crypto whale is on the move today, transferring millions of dollars worth of Ethereum from cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex. So far, the whale has sent 5 transactions worth $71 million. That's a lot, guys. And once again, 5 transactions. And then they said, meanwhile, Ripple continues its mass transfer of XRP, and I had highlighted this in a video, guys, where I believe it was like 3 billion XRP moved, and some of that was moved to escrow, some of it to a OTC wallet over the counter. So let me give you some details here. The company started the new year off with an eye-popping transfer of more than $755 million worth of XRP. The majority of the funds were moved into escrow. The rest were transferred to Ripple's over-the-counter OTC trading wallets. Ripple owns 60% of the total supply of XRP and regularly sells portions of its stash to institutions. And we know about this, right? They've even, I think it was Corey Johnson who said, and even Brad Garlinghouse said there's going to be a record number of institutions purchasing back in, the Q3 timeline there when they released their Q3 report. We saw that it was record breaking for them, and they mentioned that it was banks and institutions and Wall Street people from Wall Street buying as well. And what we're waiting for right now, actually, which will come later this month, is the Q4 report. So we'll probably end up seeing a lot of movement there as well, a lot of purchasing of XRP, guys. So it says, in the past couple of days, Ripple has continued to move millions worth of the digital asset to its OTC distribution wallets, indicating the company is gearing up to sell about $23.5 million in XRP to organizations and investors with deep pockets. So once again, these were moved to the OTC wallet. What did we talk about in yesterday's video? If you guys saw that. Circle talking about their OTC trades, $24 billion in OTC trades, guys, in 2018. Remember, I shared the news about here from Gabor Gorbaks, where MVIS is releasing, and this is just for Bitcoin, a OTC Bitcoin index, because once again, the over-the-counter trades we don't have access to, in a sense of we don't know how much was purchased and at what price. Now, if a company like Circle comes out and gives us the information, as they did on their official blog, that's how we know. And if a company like Ripple comes out and said, hey, we sold this amount of XRP, and they provide that in the report, that's how we know. Other than that, we can't. There's no way to know, because you may see it on the blockchain, but you don't know who's getting what and for how much money. Of course, it's not on the exchange, and that's why it's not reflected in the price. But guys, as we discussed yesterday, the big money, the institutions are filling their bags. They are getting ready for the takeoff of this market, and they're buying when at the lows. Buy low, sell high, right? That's how smart money works. And that's why you need to do your research and understand the movement that's happening here, because if you're only focused on price, you are missing the bigger picture, the holistic view, right? You are just operating by the emotions of the price, because if you don't look at the moves being made by big money, which tell the real story of what's to come, because markets move in cycles. We've discussed this many times. bear and bull, and we are in a bear market. So we're bottoming out, and some people say we can go for even lower, but let's see. It's hard to predict, but one thing's for sure, we have the facts here of what's being moved and a significant amount of money, guys. So like I said, I shared these tweets with you a couple of videos ago showing on Whale Alert, and you should definitely follow this account, the movement of a significant amount of XRP, and of course going to the OTC distribution wallet, guys. So big things are ahead, and I wanted to make sure you guys saw this, because it's not just banks buying it. It's definitely the major investors who are looking to add XRP to their portfolio, and they're doing that because XRP has a major use case. It has it's a superior technology to many of the other cryptos out there. It's faster, cheaper to use, more scalable, and obviously it's going to be used by banks and payment service providers for the transfer of money from a cross-border perspective. XRP will be used as a bridge currency, and not only by Ripple, but also R3. We've talked a bit about this. XRP is also part of Ripple's Spring initiative, where they inject XRP into marketplaces and ecosystems. You guys have seen my interview with the CEO and founder of Omni and how they're integrating it into the marketplace there. And there's many other companies that are down the line that are going to go launching XRP within their ecosystem, guys. So multiple use cases, and then you have Coil with the micropayments. So big things are ahead. I'm excited. This is why I'm so bullish on XRP. This is why it is the majority of my portfolio. I own Bitcoin, I hold Ethereum as well, and many others. You guys have seen my portfolio. But I am most bullish on XRP because of the facts, not because I love it because of my feelings or I have some religious affinity to it. It is because of it's a superior technology, like I said, and it's going to be used in a just a massive way. The use case, I mean, the movement of money by banks cross-border and payment service providers. It's going to also, because of that, improving the speed of and cost at which money is transferred is going to change people's lives for the better. They, especially those who work internationally overseas, they're able to send money back home faster. It's going to improve businesses, where businesses looking to transact with other businesses in other countries don't have to wait forever for money to be transferred, right? And the banks can move the money faster. So this is what the use case is, and this is why sometimes I don't understand why Bitcoin maximalists and these other people are so scared of XRP, because XRP, Bitcoin in its from what it is, right? It's looking to be a peer-to-peer transfer of funds, right? Of money, currency, where I can send you money. Now, can you do that with XRP? Of course, but the major use case is to be used by banks. So it's actually not competing with Bitcoin, so to speak, when you look at it from the use case standpoint, right? Now, if the Bitcoin maximalists actually want the banks to use Bitcoin for that, then they should have built something that was up to par with XRP, that was fast, scalable, and cheap to use. Logic and facts here, guys. So like I said, big OTC moves happening even in the bear market. When the weekends have gone out, when there's blood on the streets, they have been loading their bags. We have the facts here. I'm not making this up. And like I said, Bitcoin OTC index launching. Expect to see XRP OTC index, Ethereum OTC index. It's all down the line here. So big things happening, guys, and the big money, they're filling their bags. We have some news out of Japan here. 5 more exchanges joined Japan's self-regulatory cryptocurrency exchange association. So Japan, of course, is very crypto-friendly. Bitcoin is actually a legal currency there. So 5 cryptocurrency exchanges have joined the Japan Virtual Currency Exchange Association, according to an official announcement on January 4th by the JVCEA. The JVCEA is a self-regulatory body formed in April 16th, registered crypto exchanges that aims to create industry-wide investor safety standards. In October, Japan's financial regulator formally granted self-regulatory status to the JVCEA to oversee the crypto sector. So this is big. More exchanges are joining and they're growing. And once again, it sets a standard and we can expect other countries to follow suit. But reason why, I share news like this from other countries, because as I've stated before, crypto is global, and we've seen like the South Korean market, how it can affect the crypto market. And just, as these markets continue to grow and flourish, and, Japan is really a leader in this space because they have regulatory clarity. Like I said, Bitcoin is a legal currency there. It leads the charge. It sets a new standard that other countries can adopt, and that can affect the price, right? Because if there's a high volume coming out of this country, that can affect the price. I just wish the US would hurry up and get regulatory clarity and start having things like this, crypto exchange associations and all that, and we can move ahead. Let's see here. I'm trying to see the 5 new Type 2 members of JVCEA are CoinCheck, Everyone's Bitcoin, Last Roots, LVC Corporation, and Coinage Corporation. So those are the 5. So positive news that these folks are able to come together and self-regulate, and even though they're competitors, right, it's still important for the growth, for the infrastructure, for just like I said, the growth of this market, guys. So shout out to these folks here in Japan. Like I said, I wish the US would move faster here, but it is what it is. We just gotta wait. Gotta be patient, right? I gotta practice what I preach, what I tell you guys, right? That we gotta be patient. We gotta let all these things unfold. Now, the last item here, and this is interesting. Coinbase reportedly bans personal account of social media platform Gab founder. So Gab is a social media network, and their whole thing is about free speech. So you can essentially go on there and say whatever you want. So an example would be in October, the New York Times mentioned Gab as a social network used by the shooter in Pittsburgh to post a final message before he attacked a synagogue. After the shooting, Torba stated that the Pittsburgh shooter did not represent the broader user base of the social media site. Well, the personal Coinbase merchant account of Andrew Torba, who is the Gab's founder, has been terminated. And apparently Gab tweeted about this, where they said, as predicted, the on-ramps and off-ramps exchanges are going to start censoring not only companies, but also individuals. Coinbase has banned both Gab's merchant account and Andrew Torba's personal account. So I obviously, Coinbase did this because of all the negative things around Gab and all, you have like people who are committing mass crimes, right? Mass killings. And of course, like I said, almost anything goes on there as far as what you can say. I get it, the free speech part, but safety is important too. I believe there's a balance there. And they said here the website as a social network that champions free speech, individual liberty, and free flow of information online. So I kind of get it why they closed it, because they don't want to be associated with that. But it's something but at the same time, the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys. Now, this got me thinking, what if I'm critical about Coinbase on Twitter or Facebook or something, right? And they figure out, oh, this is Tony's account, and then they close it. So let's keep an eye on this. I get it from a business standpoint, where this is a unique situation just because, like I said, the people who are using the network and how it's connected, it's kind of one of those PR things where they don't want to be associated with it, and the things that could happen on there. But at the same time, it just gives me pause to think about, what do I say? I've been critical of Coinbase, of course. I've tweeted at them, even their CEO and different people, like Asif Hirji, whatever his name is, on Twitter. So just something to think about, and let's keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens here, because, are they trying to stop free speech? I wouldn't say they are. I think this is more of a PR thing, but who knows, what they could do after this, because they've opened the door to something kind of, on the borderline here. So wanted to let you guys know about that. So maybe don't use your official name or, information on social media, so to speak. And for me, I don't believe they'll be able to track my account back to my channel here. Maybe they could, probably maybe because of the wallet address. I don't know, because I have like a donation wallet address, so maybe I need to change that. So just some interesting stuff here, guys, that I think we should be aware of. Anyway, guys, that's it. And like I said, the big news that we've been talking about over the past couple days, OTC, over the counter, it is growing. When there's, even with the blood on the streets in the bear market, and with the weekends all gone, and a bit of the smoke and mirrors we see from the media that crypto seems dead and it's not going anywhere, these guys have been spending millions filling their bags, and they're not doing that for fun or for a hobby. They're looking to make money, and they know what's ahead. A lot of these folks move in different circles than we do, and man, it's happening. We have the facts here. This is facts, guys, of what's moved on the blockchain. You can, of course, go and take a look at the respective links and look at the blockchain transactions, and but it's all here, and we're seeing significant moves of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, but obviously a real significant amount of XRP just so far in the new year, guys. So hodl, be patient, hold, and let's see what comes up next, guys. And as mentioned, I'm currently working on scheduling an interview with the CEO of DX Exchange, which is launching the 7th, Monday, January 7th. So I'll have, some information for you guys, and I'm trying to also follow up with Uphold to get an interview with them as well. So a bunch of interviews scheduled, guys. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, thumbs up. If you like this video, please share my channel and video on social media so we can help grow the channel here and spread facts, right? Take a logical, factual approach to crypto. No crazy ideologies or religious ideologies, but does it make sense? Does it have utility? And we take a look. We make educated guesses on the potential adoption and all of that. So, excuse me. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.